Welcome to part 3. This is our third and final video for the midterm project. Um, if you have gone inside of the midterm project folder and you scroll down, you'll see part 3. And really simply, it's one of two options. Option 1 is that you meet me during our designated presentation time, and we'll be in the virtual office space where you will present either your PowerPoint or your Google slide pitch deck to me. And option 2 is you get permission to record yourself in the virtual office, and you then upload that recording for a grade. And I'm going to show you both options. So let's go ahead and go over to our virtual office, and it will open up Blackboard Collaborate. If you remember to find recordings, you click here and you click recordings, and you can find a list of recordings, which we will do that. I'm going to walk you through that so that you know how to find your recording to submit the grade. So you'll come in, you'll see the midterm project, you'll see the 3 office spaces, and you'll click on one of the office spaces, and hopefully no one's in there. You click join session. If by chance you come into the virtual space and you see that someone is in there, please hurry up and exit, and I'm going to show you how. If you've already used Blackboard, there won't be any prompts for you to set your video and audio. It'll just go like this. However, if you have never gone inside of our Blackboard Collaborate and you haven't set it up for yourself, when you come in, and this is something that I want you guys to do regardless, when you come in, don't immediately click to share audio and video when you come into any of the rooms. Go here to open the panel, click this wheel, and here you'll see the image. Click on that to open it, and you can click to upload a photo of yourself, and you'll click save. When you do that, an image of you will be here, an image of you will be here, and it'll be on the screen whenever you're not showing your video. While in this feature, you can do your audio and video settings. So you would click here to set up your camera and microphone. If you have never done so, which is what you would see as soon as you came into Blackboard Collaborate, this would pop up. But we're just going to walk you through it. So as you can see, the audio is working. So I click yes, audio is working. Then video. The reason why you guys don't see anything is because my finger's in the way. You see I'm moving my finger. I don't look professional right now, so I'm not showing my video. So when you see yourself, click yes, video is working. And then it tells you you're good to go. When you're ready, you can click share audio or video. I'm going to close that. Making sure that my speaker volume's up. Now, by chance you have any type of issues where your audio is sounding grainy or something is acting up because you don't have the best audio, what you can do is use your phone for audio. So you would click on this, and it would provide you a dial-in number with a pin, and that's what you would use to call in and be routed, and then that way you would be part of the presentation but using your phone for the audio. Now if you're in here with me, what I want you to be able to do is already know how to come in to share content, which you see I click down here. If I'm in the course room, I'm going to expect you, when I'm going to say, are you ready to present? You would come here, click on this, you would click share files, you would click to add a file. I already have a file in here. But if by chance you come into any of the practice rooms and you see that there's a file that's in here, click these 3 dots and click to remove the file so that number 1, it doesn't get mixed in with your files, and number 2 is just to clean it up. But common courtesy, when you guys are done presenting or recording in these virtual spaces, please remove your file so that someone else doesn't have to deal with it. So we're going to click here, and then you see that it highlights that file. Click share now, and you'll see the file here. It's not over here yet, which means that no one in the presentation room can see your file, not yet. Once you click here, it then appears on the main screen, so it's on both sides. Now, when you're in the course room with me, I will click to record you so that you don't have to worry about it, and I will record your presentation. So you'll say that you're ready to go. You can navigate the slides here, and you can navigate the slides this way. To have the full screen, what you would do is click the X there, and then it gives you the full screen. I'm going to bounce it back to the first slide. So when you are ready to record, and I'm saying that when you're ready to record yourself to share this as a presentation, you would click on the 3 horizontal lines right here, which would open, and you would click to start recording. Now, I already know what's going to happen when I do this, but it's going to do an echo because I'm already using my microphone, but I'm going to do this just to show you. You click start recording, and it says session is being recorded. And at that point, you can go through your entire presentation, clicking here to the next slide, go through all your slides, yada, yada, yada. When you're done recording, when you're done, right, you click here and you click stop recording. It tells you the recording has stopped. Now, don't just leave the course room. Don't just click this and leave the session. I want you to come up here, click stop sharing, all right? And then you would come over here, click the tab, and you'd go to the share files, and you would click here to remove your file. And then you're done. So we're going to click here, and you're done. And so if you're in a session with me, and you've already completed your presenting, and I've given you the feedback, and I'm like, okay, you can go, you would click here to leave session. If you recorded this on your own, you would just click here and leave the session. And then, of course, they'll tell you you can rate your time in there or whatever, and you click submit. I'm going to skip this. And it tells you you've left, and you can close that browser window. Now, what I want you all to see is how to retrieve that recording to then share it. So if you're meeting with me, you don't have to worry about it, but you can still see your recording. So you click here, you click on recordings, and you would see all the different recordings. Now, when you do yours, it'll say practice midterm room, and it'll say which course room. And I'm just going to show you how to change the name of that recording name so that it identifies it as yours, so that when you upload it, I have it and it's also in here. You go here and you click on recording settings. Be very careful. They should have never had it so close to delete. Click recording settings, and you would then change the name. So let's say that this said that it's the midterm project practice room. You would then type in your name. So I'm going to say Natasha Foreman, right? And you would click save. But I'm going to switch it back because just in case someone comes in here. You would then click save. And you see how someone did this one right here. That's me. So it's perfect, actually. It's faster than I thought it would be. I thought it took about 30 minutes, but as you can see, it takes less than that. It takes just a few minutes. So here's the video that I just did. So I'm going to click on it so that you can see the video. So if you wanted to be able to preview your video before submitting it, let's say you're like, I don't know how well I did, and this is me practicing. it'll then allow you to see, which is great timing. Right, so there's the video, there's all the, and how we were only in there for 22 seconds as far as the recording part, right? So then boom, it's done. So you could say, yeah, I like that works, right? And you can, if you'd like, you can download that video if you'd like. If not, what you do is you exit out of that, and let's say you didn't like your video, so you could delete it. But let's say you like it. What I want you to do is go to recording settings, and as I mentioned earlier, you would change the name, and I would just say, whatever, right? Natasha. Type my name. There's my name. I click save. And so when you, meaning me, if I would say, okay, there's my recording, but on top of that, I can now also see that your recording is in there if by chance something happened. But let's just say you then come to copy link. And when you click to copy link, it copies it for you. And then what you do is you go over to the lessons folder. You then scroll down to the midterm project folder, and then go to the midterm project part 3 and click on that, which opens that Dropbox. And then you would copy, and you would paste the link for that video here. And you could say, you could have said, oops, Professor Foreman, here is my midterm presentation video, right? And there's the link. And you could put, also in, Blackboard Virtual Office, however you want to put it. You would put that, and then you would put submit. So then at that point, I now have it. It goes to the grade book, and I can then watch your video and give you your points. When you click submit, of course, the green bar pops at the top, and I'm just going to click cancel for that. So that is how you would do that. For those of you that meet with me in the session, then you don't have to come and upload the link or anything inside of part 3. What you'll see is that you'll see the grade. You can get up to 50 points for that. You'll see that in the grade book. So if you have any questions about what I've shared, please email me, informant@atlantatech.edu. Thank you all so very much. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you in the course room.